Bim, guess what? A lot of people say that they don't want to cook when they live on their own. They just buy these crappy packages of stuff and then stick them in the oven, the microwave, or whatever, because they can't be bothered with all the washing up and all the effort of cooking. Well, how's about you do a proper roast beef dinner, and all you'd use is a plate in the oven and one pan for all the veg and a mug to make your gravy. Easy peasy, I'll show you. So, piece of beef serves 3 people, so once you've cooked it, you can use it tomorrow and the day after, or you can make sandwiches with it, or whatever. Again, it just saves on cooking again another day. It only takes 45 minutes in the oven as well. And this is a medium Irish beef roasting joint. All you do is you cut the top off. And you know that this has got no additives whatsoever. This is just a chunk of beef. Don't forget to take the thing off the bottom though. There you go. That's all you do. You got that. That's the end. There you go. Get the rubbish. When the cat jumps up and tries to eat it, wash your hands. And a tiny little bit of salt as well. So all you need to do now is season it with a little bit of salt, not a lot. But gently sprinkle it with salt. And then tin foil. Wrap it around like that, loosely. And then pop that in the oven. The oven's preheated already. So all you do is stick it in there for 45 minutes and it's done. I mean, this is cooking. It's so easy. Right, you need veg. Obviously, you need veg. So potatoes, small little potatoes, and all you need to do is just chop them like so. Put them in the pan. You don't have to peel them or anything. And again, you know these are just potatoes. So however many you want. If you're hungry, do more. If you're not hungry, do less. If you wanted to, you could do enough to do another meal, and then you could microwave that tomorrow. So then I'll do. Now I'll stick one more in. I'm a bit hungry today. So, yeah, that one will do. Now these are a bit dusty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse them under the tap, and then I will add the carrots. Right then, so potatoes have been washed. I put water in. Just to cover them, I'm going to do the carrots. What I've done is I've washed the carrots. These are organic. You don't even need to peel them. So all you do is cut the ends off and then just chop them quite chunkily like that. So they're about the same size as the potatoes. Do the same with this one. Let's bring that around a bit so you can see better. Now, if you can't be bothered doing all this prep, chopping a few carrots up, what you can do is you can buy tin carrots, or you could buy tin peas, or you could buy sweet corn, or whatever. Or alternatively, what you can do is you can get yourself some frozen veg, like, for example, these Brussels sprouts. But we're not going to put them in yet, because they take less time to cook. So what we're going to do is, with these carrots and potatoes, we're going to add, get rid of that, a little bit of salt, not too much, like that. A bit more water, I think, just to cover it. Then put it on the hob on a low heat, because obviously we don't want them to cook too quick, but you don't need them to be boiling all the time either, so just put them on a low heat, and then everything will be done at roughly the same time. But don't forget to add the sprouts probably about 15 minutes before the beef is done. And don't forget you need to take the beef out and let it rest as well, but I'll show you that. Okay then, so there's the beef. It is done. What we're going to do now is let it rest. So pick it up, plonk it on there. Move that out of the way. Bring that back in. So there's your joint of beef. Like I say, that you can get a few meals out of that. If you're a greedy pig like me, it'll probably be 3 meals. If you're not, it'll probably do you 4 or 5. And butties and all that kind of stuff. But we're doing roast dinner. So we're going to let it rest for around about 10-15 minutes. Meanwhile, the vegetables are on. I put the sprouts in. So we are ready to go. Time to carve. So I've washed the knife that we chopped the potatoes and the carrots with, and I'm using the fork that I'm going to use to eat it with. So all we do is go like that and then cut into it. This is quite a chunky bit, to be fair. Should always be a little bit pink on the inside. Roast beef. So there you go, that's the first piece. Put it on the plate. Probably better if I did it this way around. Do it a bit thinner this time. I'm also cutting through the other bits and pieces as well. There you go, another piece. Another piece, because I'm greedy. I'll have another little piece as well. So there you go. So that's the roast beef carved. So I'll put that over there out of the way. Move that out of the way. And then we will go to the vegetables. And potatoes for that matter, which have been cooking. Actually, I think I've done too many veg. Now it doesn't matter that they're all in the same pan, because they're all going to go into the same place, which is my mouth and my stomach. To be fair, I've probably done enough veg for about 3 meals here, but anyway. It's been one of them days I've not eaten a lot, so is it all good? So there you go, that's your veg. And then you want to make your gravy. Now don't forget, I did mention before that you can use tin veg as well. So you can use things like, tinned sweet corn or whatever. The veg is entirely up to you. So we've got some gravy. Easiest way to make the gravy is get a mug, tip a little bit in of gravy powder. So I've got about that much in. Use your fork again and use the liquid from your potatoes. You can also shove the gravy, I suppose, or the juices from the meat, but I find that a bit fatty. So pour that in, keep stirring. There you go. So you've got gravy on your veggies and everything. And there you go. You've got yourself a roast dinner for one that's been dead easy to do. And the only things you've used are dirtied, or a plate which are dirty anyway, let's be honest. You've got the pan that you boil the veg in. You've got the cup that you just made the gravy in, the plate and the chopping board. One knife, and that's it. And there's enough meat left over so you can use it another day. Well, like I said before, you can either just boil a pan of vegetables and have roast beef dinner again tomorrow, or you can use the meat for sandwiches, or you could chop it up and chuck it in other dishes that you want to make. But whatever's easier for you. It's that easy. If I can do it, you can do it. So there you go then. A roast dinner using one pan, one plate, or you could use a baking tray to cook the meat on, 1 cup, and that's all the washing up you've got. You'd have the knife and fork and the plate anyway, even if you bought a processed meal. But you know that this is completely natural, from natural carrots, potatoes, and sprouts, and of course the roast beef. It tastes amazing, the beef, I'll be honest with you. Really, really full of flavour. Tender as well. So roast beef dinner with hardly any washing up, hardly any effort. Like I said before, anyone can do this. Until next time, bye.